Have you ever felt a moment when someone walks into a room, the entire vibe just bends to their favor? Or maybe you know that one person who gets this look when they're walking while you get more something like, well, my friend, that magical aura is called charisma. It is essential for pretty much everything. Making friends, striking business, dating, inspiring people, or even just chatting with your neighbor. Now, you might wonder, who am I to talk about charisma? Honestly, nobody. I'm actually super awkward. In 4 months, I'll be spending 6 months in South Korea, a country on the other side of the world, where I'll be completely alone and I don't speak the language. And I know one thing, to make a great experience, I need to nail the art of making friends and being charismatic. That's why I've read tons of books on social skills and boiled down the best bits into these few minutes for you. So, I present you how to be magnetic. So now, what is charisma? A common misconception is thinking that charisma is something that you're born with or it's something that you are natural with. Charismatic people are always funny or extroverted, which is not true. Olivia Fox-Cavane, author of The Charisma Myth, it's a book backed by studies at Harvard and Stanford, defines charisma as a set of behaviors that leave a deep impression on others, making them feel special when they are around you. Now, from this perspective, charisma isn't about being special. Charisma is about making others feel special. There are like a lot of different types of charismatic people, and you don't have to be like super funny or extroverted. You can be shy and be charismatic at the same time. I mean, look at Keanu Reeves, introverted, Malala Yousafzai, really inspiring, Kevin Hart, super extroverted. Look at Diddy. Now, how do you become charismatic? Charisma boils down to a balance of 3 elements that others unconsciously pick up on. First of all is power, warmth, and presence. You need all 3 in balance, especially power and warmth, because too much power but no warmth, you'll come off as arrogant. But too much warmth but no power, well, you are going to come off as a pushover. The first one is power. Power is the feeling that you are capable and can make things happen. It can come from money, look, skills, intelligence, fame, or even your job. For example, in a soccer club, the best player will naturally exude power. And that is why Messi is so magnetic and so charismatic, even though he's not the best socially gifted person. Power is primarily communicated through confidence, which is crucial for first impressions. Now, how we can show confidence or power? Well, confidence is expressed through body language. According to Albert Mehrabian, he created the 7-38-55 rule. And this rule says that in a face-to-face conversation, the impact of your message depends a 7% on words, a 38% on tone, and a 55% on body language. So that is why it doesn't matter what you say to approach someone, it's not how you approach it.
I ejaculated in my pants.
Well, how we can have confidence if we actually don't have confidence? Well, the brain actually works on a cycle. So whatever your brain feels, the body is going to express it. But also, what you express, the body is going to feel it. So confidence can be faked. So if you adopt open and relaxed postures and breathe slowly, your brain will start believing you are confident, even you are not. Warmth is your ability to show goodwill towards others. While power shows you can make things happen, warmth shows you will do it for them. Now, how we can show warmth? The book How to Make Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie tells us a very good way to do this. First of all, smile genuinely. A real smile signals that you enjoy someone's presence. Remember, being charismatic is about making others feel special. Smiling at them gives the message, I'm happy because I'm with you. Remember names. These make people feel unique and valued. Using someone's name in a conversation gives it extra weight. And the most important one, compliment sincerely and specifically. Compliments not only make people feel good, but also encourage the behaviors you praise. Studies from the University of Kansas found that people who give sincere compliments are perceived as a 25% more friendly, attractive, and trustworthy. Additionally, according to the University of California, receiving compliments reduces cortisol levels, the stress hormone, which contributes to lower anxiety and greater overall well-being. The best way to give compliments is to be specific and use the other person's name. If your compliment is about a specific attitude or characteristic and you also include the person's name, they are more likely to perceive it as genuine and personal. You can practice giving compliments to people you already know, and as you get more comfortable, you can scale up to people you would like to meet. As a bonus, I'm telling you a secret hack to build rapport. It's called the mirror effect, and it makes people feel understood and comfortable without realizing why. The mirroring effect is a phenomenon where a person unconsciously imitates the gestures, postures, facial expressions, tone of voice, or speech patterns of another. This behavior is deeply rooted in the social nature of humans and is largely explained by the activations of mirror neurons in the brain. People tend to feel more at ease and connected with others who reflect their behavior, as it creates a sense of similarity and mutual understanding. Subtle imitation can help ease social interactions and lower communications barriers. So if the person you're talking to has a closed posture, you can subtly copy it and gradually, as the conversation gets more comfortable, slowly open your posture, and you might subconsciously encourage them to mimic you, making them more comfortable to the conversation.
Yeah. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Yeah.
Presence is the glue that ties power and warmth. It's about being fully there in the conversation. If you're distracted or not genuinely listening, others will sense it, even if you try to fake it. This creates distrust. To have a meaningful conversation, you have to be 100% present in it. Now, how to show presence? The only way to do that is to stay curious about the other person. So steer conversations toward topics you both find interesting. So the best way to start or follow a conversation, according to Alan Garner in Conversationally Speaking, is to ask open-ended questions. Instead of, did you have a good day? Try, what's a highlight of your day? Open questions invites longer, more meaningful responses. They also have a lot of information spread that you can use to keep the conversation going. Now, the best way to show your presence is through eye contact. Not a creepy staring, just enough to show genuine interest. Don't force it, because it can be uncomfortable. According to the University of Aberdeen, people who maintain direct eye contact are perceived as 38% more attractive than those who look away. According to a study from Archives of Sexual Behavior, people who use strategic eye contact during flirting are 70% more likely to initiate a successful interaction. On the other hand, allows us to detect whether or not the person is attracted to us with some certainty. A classical study carried out in the 60s by Hess and Paul, which continues to be praised to this day, shows that the pupils dilate when looking at someone we love, who make us feel good or attracts us. If your friend pupils dilate, it doesn't necessarily mean that he or she is attracted to you, but it does mean that he has a good time with you. So the video is over, but if you has came this far, I want to share something personal with you. What I said in the video, it was true. I'm going to South Korea in 2 weeks now, and this video is only the first step in this plan that I had. So if you're watching this, maybe take it as a sign to finally do what you've always wanted, as I'm doing right now. See you in the next video.
I had the dates wrong all this time. Diddy, come on out.